themselves and everyone. Mad dog, lurking in the streets, hating themselves and everyone. What's up, Carl? What's up with you? Yeah, okay. So I got that on deck. Got chat on. Gotta tell me if you can hear me, man. The microphone wars continue. The dead phone continues until we relieve and receive and strangle the fuck out of that situation, and it will. And it's not going to be pretty, I'll tell you that, because we're going to get a new phone. Yeah. All right. So less than a year ago, obviously, because I didn't even think about this until maybe July plus last year, when I did say, oh, I need to get my 50 subs to press plus button live. I hit up my phone. I got another 16 off the phone. I had 39 anyway over 16 fucking years of being on YouTube or whatever. Had 39 anyway. 11 of them might have still been active. I had not been active in 11 years. Not a thing. But I went to my own phone list, guys. Go ahead. But listen to me and understand this now as I grew up understanding, because we tested this theory in third grade, fourth grade, and throughout my life. Your fans are not your friends and family. It's not the same group. Your fans are not your friends and family. But I did go ahead from the 39 subs that I have, legacy carried over a lapse of 11 years. 11 of them may have been active. If I dropped something and said hello, they probably would have been up. But you need 50 to press that plus sign and go live. And then you need to wait a day. And then you need to make sure you have a 5G plus device, which is this. I did not have it before. So I got this. Now, this one runs on a 4G LTE, a lot more than you would think. And it's dead. By the end of this week, we hope to replace this deceased masterpiece. What's up, Carl? What's up? I hope I can be heard. But I guess I could delete it because I would have been sitting here anyway. Spliff it up, spliff it up. Mm, 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 mm. Royalty free, royalty free. Right up now. Boom, rotondo. Jenny forever it's been, eh? Jenny real life, what the fuck? Jenny that looks good in blue. Cheers to you. It's been forever, Jenny. Cheers, no waste. Out with them. Back in with them. Thank you for coming back around, man. They say there's 7,500 people that have been lurking around, but none of them were you, Jenny. And I know it's been a while, but you know what, man? The summer is for you guys to go hang out at the pool, man. Get your stripes. You know what I mean? Don't be fucking watching this bullshit. You know what this bullshit is for? Back to school. When when you go back to school, wherever, or just back into the force, whatever it be. And the people are like, what's been going on? Not much. We had a great summer. We spent a lot of time outdoors. We soaked up a lot of vitamin A and D directly from the sun. And now it's time to see something completely absurd. Can you guys gather around? Back to school. Boom. There you go. That's when Alco Cinema will be back in favor. And the communities that you belong to will be back in favor, because all nerds will reassemble. Boom. They've been split up the whole summer. There's no fucking holidays for them to gather around. Cheers, cheers, and D&D to you all nerds. Gather up, nerds. Gather up. It's not even just about school. It's that time of year. Like, this is the time of year where I need to, like, really quietly put on my beetle skin, just be a real incognito character and just show up and be like, You guys need any outdoor help? Because everybody who took a summer job and has to go back to school and said, I'll be in till the end. No, at the end, they start to say, I'm going to grab my 2 weeks of freedom. Now, on the party side of that time of the year in August, here, you know what I mean, at least, yo, you can't find a better 3 weeks of party during the year, right? But for any sort of independent creators and people who do little avant garde weird things, nobody's sharing you guys poolside, right? So it really is. Yeah, you're gonna scroll. Go ahead and scroll. Please keep scrolling. But yeah, what it is like that'll be the time, back to school time when you find out you want to see absurdity and enjoy it again because you need a break from the grind, which is just the money making, and you want to join into a lounge where, again, you guys will be comfortable in your communities where everybody knows you're not, you know what I mean? So you guys will go there, and that's cool. And I'll just be hanging in this corner, building and building little by little, eh? What's up, Viper Room? 007. I've met many of you. See you later, Jenny. Keep scrolling, soldier. What's up, Viper? Tough snake, eh? A king? Killing others? Mm, mm. It's weird up here in the mammal world, man. Up here in the mammal world, we don't know, man. It seems like the female species, it's different than you guys, man. You got. I'm no herpetologist. I'm just saying. When we are mammals, like we feel a certain way. What's up, Carl? You know what I mean? Like some people will be like, I don't want to eat oh, a viper in the skies? Wow. How do you do that? Oh, you like in that like oh geez, the CBs or no, not the CBs. Hold on, how do you get this right? I was just thinking of that Top Gun. They had that little sigil there, the CBs. Yeah, like the aircraft carrier guys. Yeah, like a Viper, like oh, good old uh Goose or whatever. Goose. R.I.P. to Goose, man. Rest in power, my man. You lost it all over Macho Grande, no doubt. Over Macho Grande, I'll never go back to Macho. Tell you that. Hell yeah, man. So you were actually like Air Force. There you go, man. Cool, man. USAF. Yeah, man. Respect to you. Respect to you. Thank you for your service, my man. Everybody agrees. You know what I'm saying? Big up to you, Viper. So a 007, wow, man. Is that some sort of a missile machine? You got a gun on each arm or I mean each wing, but is that one of those like two rockets or two, drop bombs? I don't know how it goes, dude. And I don't know what war you're in. My grandfather, he got that strap little leg loss in World War II, And but my other grandfather just had it in a grist mill where he took his hand away instead of, his legs. But everybody's got that shit. Oh, right on. There you go, man. So you can actually hold on to the wing and just, do your own stunts, flop it out like Roger Moore. Hell yeah. Yeah, James Bond kicks ass, man. We got a lot of people around here that got James Bond sort of themed companies. And there's nothing more entertaining than that because when you meet that personality, you got shot in the head and shot down 3 times. Good lord. Vietnam. Hmm. Well, what age range does that put you in the late 60s or so? Like, sir, I don't know. I respectfully ask that. So you're a Purple Heart, I would assume, if you were like a US veteran, right? You'd be a Purple Heart, I suppose. My grandfather was. Seems like that's the tradition. I don't know. So you got shot in the head. Good for you, man. I'm glad you're up on. I'm glad you're up on your own feet doing it. Maybe even in a roller. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to be up on 2 feet. Hey, things could be worse, right? You're on the right side of this fucking crust, earth crust. Peace in la tierra, in the dirt. That's some wild shit, bro. Wild shit. Right on, man. Right on, man. I'm about 20 years behind you, bro. I'm about 20 years behind you. So you'd be like, my one grandmother was 19, right? When she had her first child. I'm not talking about me, but I get that. So that relates to me because I'm 44, sir, just under 20 below. So yeah, you could have been my father, man, in Vietnam, I suppose. You know what I mean? As to your story, right? We never know what's going on the other side of the glass. Let's be honest. But as to your story, and thank you for sharing it. You know what I mean? You could literally be my 19-year-old father. Respect to you. I hope you got, an accolade like my grandfather with his Purple Heart. My father is always working on that. I think he finished the shadow box that has the shrapnel, the medals, and the Purple Heart properly displayed in a shadow box my father has, created because he is a photographer, right? I mean, I could show you like a Guerrera portraiture and photography. That's my dad. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're still kicking. You're young, man. Like I said, you would have been my 19-year-old father. That ain't shit. My dad's in he's like, he's 80, dude. He wants to, you know, he thinks he's leaving at 82, but he's 80 right now. So I'm saying, no, I know you're a, a spry sucker. You know what I mean? I know you're a good man with a jump in his step. Hey, ladies, you better watch out. You be 30, you be legal, you be under the spell of the Viper over here. You know what I mean? Like the Viper done hypnotized and hit you right in the center. Just like Angel. What's up, Angel? You sneak attack right through the middle. You get that motherfucker hypnotized like a Viper, and then and that's why I said it's weird as mammals because all of our viciousness comes from the female cubs. You know what I mean? Oh, I know you were a stud, man. You still got it. Still got it, man. Save some of them olders for me. You know what I mean? I like to at least we'll just have a conversation. Just have a conversation. I just like to talk. I just like water, water everywhere. I don't need to drink. Proud to be half German myself, and I cannot stop my beer. So I have it too. Perennially, I have it. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. Nobody judges you that way, by the way, as a respectable 63-year-old man. How many of your friends walk around and be like, you know what? As a respectable 63-year-old man, I think you're a little bit too chubby. Nah, it doesn't happen. People don't judge you that way, man. They look at your character, man. Oh, well, yeah, that's the problem, man. I live in Virginia, Viper. I don't know where you're at. So I have a favorite thing. First of all, there's two beers, ales, lagers, right? And then there's ale variants. I'm a lager guy, right? I have a favorite beer. It's called Elephant. It's from the UK. It's a 9%. Can't get it around here in Virginia where they buy the shit in. So I go to the gas station, the servo, and I get the Steel Reserve 211 because it's the 8.1. You know, they also have a Natty Daddy that's an 8.1. But what I'm really trying to do is just get a lager that's up to my dosage because it's just my German half, man. And it really means nothing. I don't get wasted. I don't get funny. I don't get fall over. I don't get fighty. I don't get happy. I don't get sappy. I don't get anything, man. I just need my dosage. You know what I mean? So in the summer, it's actually less. I have to take days off. I'll drink sodas that I don't even like on my days off. But my drinking is just the dosage. So I look at percentage 8.1, 211. That's what we drink in the Commonwealth of VA. Boom. Because it's available everywhere. And I'm a lager dude. Yeah. Oh, you're in Texas. Okay. Okay. Jack on the rocks. Oh, there you go. Oh, like a double on the rocks. There you go. And do you do it like a chaser or something? You drink the drink and you're a Jack on the rocks. That's cool as fuck. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dude, I like a lot of stuff like that. And I'm a brown liquor guy, what 100%. You know what I mean? But a lot of people say, hey, that brings out the anger in you. You know what I mean? And where I come from, it was E&J, and what is that? You take it's brandy, right? So you take like a wine and you mull it, right? And then you make it higher proof and whatnot, and then it's like an 80 proof, so it's like a 40%, and that's brandy, and that's the shit we grew up with. And it would be like a brown liquor. I don't know. But yeah, they say stay away from that my whole life, and so I try to be soft. But I also grew up with malt liquor the whole time. Blue Bull right there. Blue Bull, that's it. Excuse me 3 times for the burst. Mea culpa, guys. Oh yeah, you do it on your time. Yeah, well, good for you, man. Hey, you guys got Costco down there? Because I see in California, you can get a big ass square jug of Jack. You know what I mean? Like we don't have shit like that here, bro. I'm telling you, Virginia, they buy in their own liquor. We don't have that big ass cube of Jack that they could just get at Costco, bro. I don't know if you guys can get it, but fuck yeah. And you guys don't have to pay taxes like we do. We have to pay taxes when we look at a bottle of liquor. You know what I mean? We don't have to touch it. We don't have to buy it. We just have to look at it. We have to pay 3% there, 20% at the register. Excuse me. That's how Virginia goes. I'm from Maryland. I'm straddling DC this whole life. You know what I mean? I went to my actual birth area after 29 years. And boy, I was just talking about it today to my son because we were outside and I was like, they have like a new Chuck E. Cheese there, a new Chuck E. Cheese that people don't even know about. And so they have a full arcade, and it is these cabinets that you go in, and they're immersive wooden cabinets that I've never seen. If I go in that place, because I didn't go on the inside, but when I go in there, it'll be like I went to an arcade for the first time because I've never seen a goddamn thing like this. You know what I mean? And nobody even knows it's there yet. It's just hidden in the corner under some undeveloped condominium, uh, mixed business use condo areas. You know what I mean? It's still hidden. I wish I had that fucking scratch, bro. Just one trip with my kids down there, bro. I mean, it's gonna cost. I mean, it's not gonna be easy. Even if they all get Chuck E. Cheese salad bar at 15.99 over there, it's not gonna be easy. But it'll be unbelievable, unforgettable for everybody. Oh, okay. So you don't like to crowd up and stuff like that, bro. Yeah, I understand, man. I mean, maybe you have a defensive nature, right? You were already in the service. You've already been damaged. You've already been, maybe PTSD by and something. I'm not talking about it, but I'm just saying, like, you've already been through those situations. You don't come back the same. You know what I mean? How do I like a steak? Oh, boy. I like it if I made it. Number one. Number two, in all reality, let's see. I would like a cut of New York strip, New York strip. And then I will stab that boy while he's still red. And he better be bloody. I don't want like a kosher or a halal steak with no blood in it for this operation. I want a bloody steak. And I'll stab it up and I will rub garlic powder and I will rub like one of those little Kingsford mixes, right? Something like that, and I'll rub it into those holes and wounds, you know what I mean? And then I don't know, I guess I'm gonna do it all on a pan, but I'm gonna be really careful because I want to kind of sous vide heat it, even though I'm not gonna drop it in a water thing. But I want to heat it in that slow gray manner. And I'll just use a skillet, but I'll just control I put it on 4. Oh, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. 2. Oh, it's hot, 4. Off, 0. 4 minutes, 0. And then just like even like pick some water up and like drop it with my fingers and basically sous vide sort of thing at a 70, until I'm ready to sear the fuck. You know what I mean? So I started with what did I say? Garlic powder and one of those Kingsford mixes, which is just off the shelf. It could be anything, dude. You could use like if you're a if you're paying attention to your ingredients, you could even use like a taco thing and make sure that you understand maybe there's a lot of cumin in there that you have to balance or something. Whatever. But I'll use the Kingsford thing. And then I will use dried hash chili powder. Dried hash chili powder. And I will use straight cumin. And then I already put salt in, so that's good. And then I'll just rub it, and then flip it. And now you have the choice where you want to like liquefy, like put some liquid Worcestershire or smoke or something on it. I probably wouldn't. It has to be bloody enough, right? So in that case, I might even throw like a little bit of cornstarch to make a gravy on that side. But I want to char both sides. So both sides are going to get MaDd. So I'm working on the first side now because I sweated the thing through at about 70. And now I'm working on the MaDd first side that is already seasoned up. So I will grab that garlic powder again. And I will also grab something like salt because I need the abrasive, but this time it probably will be a taco seasoning and even like a crushed red pepper, something that's real coarse ground, or even black pepper. That's beautiful, right? What's up? What's up, other Joe? Newark strip is the thing. That's all. Yeah, sirloin is cool. Sirloin is cool, man. But hey, man, shh, don't tell anybody. You can make a Salisbury steak or a cheese steak. Shh. And you don't really need a sirloin. You know what I mean? What you really need is the big shit. What's up, Joe Pete? Nice to see you, Joe Pete. Are you friends with Sanate? I don't know, but it's okay. I know a couple of Joes, man. You know Joe Pine? Joe Pine. Famous motherfucker. You know Joe Pine? You're Joe P number two. P is number one, but you're Joe P number two. It's fair enough, Harry Muff. Don't kick him in his Chevy Chase. I forgot what I was on about. I'm not getting any likes around it. Oh shit. Well, fuck that. I'm not cooking steak if we do a cookout, dude. I'm doing brats and beer. Brats and beer, brats and beer. I have to find like fucking old style, or old style um country club fucking what do you call that? Malt liquor. I'll find the weirdest beers and brats and beers all day. That's my backyard shit. Yo. And also my burgers because I make burgers for ding dongs that don't want mustard and sriracha and onion pieces in it. So I make them their little bullshit burgers and then I go in. That's when I drop the chops of onion. I drop the mustard that you need to heat up so you can get that fucking vinegar out of it. I drop in the goddamn what do you call it? Sriracha. I get it in my eye. I have to wait 7 minutes to be able to see again. That's how you make food, man. You get your fucking hands dirty. You beat them up. Give them little kids burgers real quick and then get into it and make the mash. Yeah. But brats are that's it, man. Beers and brats. Are you Polish? I love you. You make the pierogies, I'll make everything else. And Babuska is gonna make some borscht. I love you. We're married now. We're a five ruple. We're a five ruple. I love heat, bro. I love Heat Viper, man. That's why you got that scorpion thing up there. You know. Uh I did other things. My first cooking stream is me making pepper mash. You know what I mean? And then I've got some mail streams where I'm sending shit like that out. And it went where it went, man. And I guess it stung too many fucking bums. Stinging the bums. Don't be too bomb in this world, guys. Be nice. Well, I don't know, American made or not. You know what I mean? Like, I like a good Caribbean pepper. I grew up with that too. Though. You got to understand. My next door neighbor was making. It was they were from Guyana, but they were making like a bird chili plus. maybe like a yellow. What do you call those things, man? They're I don't know, but anyways, the level could be like a Scotch bonnet or anything, Jamaican level, and it was fucking hot, dude. And I grew up with that shit. And then she would throw it in the spaghetti, and it would just be crave. You just want more spaghetti because the fucking Scotch bonnet tinge and the goddamn citrus and tamarindo was like hiding in there. Tamarindo, allspice, citrus, fucking Scotch bonnet, and goat. Oh, think about that. Ground fucking goat or something. That Moroccan spice or allspice, it does numb out your palate. So I guess that's better for foods that are turning off. But at the same time, the thing that I was just talking about in my goddamn spaghetti, you know what I mean? It's a mind fucking blower. I never had a truck. My first car that I bought was a Mercedes, a 300 SD diesel 1982 Mercedes sedan. And if you went up a hill, you couldn't see shit because the fucking hood went like that. That was my first car. Mercedes Benz 300 SD turbo diesel 1982 lawyer special.